Good day guys. Good day engineers. Ngayon naman gagawa tayo ng tutorial regarding sa steel design. Previous natin mga topic is RCD or reinforced concrete design. Ngayon naman gagawa tayo ng steel design. Itong tutorial na to pala is nagpo-pull sa lecture member. Ito, lecture member. Tuturuan ko kayo guys kung paano mag-design ng steel beam. Okay, quick principle lang kung paano tayo nagdi-design ng steel beam. Unang-una sa lahat, check natin analyze natin yung mga failures ng steel beam natin. Failures. Okay, ang unang failure natin is yielding. Okay. Ang formula is nominal moment is equals to Fy or yung grade ng steel natin times say. Ano ba yung say natin? Punta tayo sa AIAC, steel shape, which is ang say natin is plastic section. Okay? Say plastic section. So, equal din to sa plastic moment na tinatawag. Okay? So, tawag din natin siya is plastic moment. Then, kung anong axis ang gagamitin natin, for example, x-axis, MNX. Okay? Then, kung gagamitin natin is y-axis, then ang gagamitin nating say is y-axis. Okay? Then yung second failure natin is sa local buckling. Okay? Local buckling. Pasensya nyo na isulat kasi mano-mano lang. Okay, local buckling, which is lambda. Kung ang lambda natin is less than 2 lambda p, ang tawag dyan is compact section. Okay, compact. Then, kung ang lambda natin ay lumagpas na sa greater na sa lambda p, then less than 2 lambda r, ang section natin is non-compact. Okay, non-compact. Okay. Then, kung ang lambda natin is greater na sa lambda r, lumagpas na tayo sa limit. Ang section natin is slender na. Okay, slender na yung ating section. Okay. Pero in reality, pag nagdi-design tayo ng steel beam, kailangan yung flange natin flange and web must be compact. Okay, pag nag-design tayo ng steel beam natin, yung flange and web natin, laging compact dapat. Okay? Then, Yung number 3 natin is ang tatlong failure natin, i-check din natin siya. Analyze natin yung lateral, torsional, buckling. Okay. Ano yung lateral torsional buckling yan? Bali, with regards naman sa length yan, or LB, in lateral bracing natin, unsupported. Okay, bali gumawa ako ng formula regarding that para madalian tayo. Okay. Kung ang LB natin is less than or equal to LP, ang nominal moment natin is equals to MP times grade ng steel natin times say X, or yung plastic moment or yung plastic section na tinatawag din natin siyang plastic moment. Then, sinowning ko siya. Ginawa ko siyang, nilagay ko siya ng zoning. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3 para madalian tayo. Then, kung ang LP natin is less than LB, then less than or equal to LR, nasa Zone 2 na tayo. Then, ang formula ang gagamitin natin is nominal moment times CB times MP, or yung MP natin is equals din sa MN, yan yun. Minus MP, or yung plastic moment natin, minus 0.7 FY times SX. Yung SX na yan, major axis yan. Pero kung sa Y axis naman yung gagamitin natin, Y axis ang gagamitin natin, okay? May value din yan. Times LB minus LP times LR of minus LP. Then, must be less than or equal to plastic moment natin. Makikita rin pala yan sa NSCP 2015. Itong formula na to is makikita sa 506.2-1. Then, yung sa zone 2 na formula natin is makikita naman sa 506.2-2. Then, kung ang LB natin, length ng unsupported beam, length ng unsupported bracing natin is greater than LR. Ang nominal moment na gagamitin natin is FCR times SX. Then, must be less than or equal to plastic moment natin. Then, makikita natin yung formula na is 506.2-3, which is yung FR natin is equals to CB times pi squared times E, elastic modulus, over LB over RTS squared, then square root of 1 plus 0.78 JC over SX HO times LB over RT squared. Okay? Para madali yung pag-compute nyan, kukomputin muna natin yung LB over RS. Ito. Then, store natin sa A. Then, computin din natin tong JC over SX times HO. Yan. Then, store natin sa B. So, ang FCR natin na magiging formula is equals to, FCR is equals to CB pi squared times E. Then, A, yung in-store natin na A, squared, square root of 1 plus 0.78 B, ito yung B, times A squared. Okay? So, magpupol yan sa zone 3. Then, yung makukompute natin na MN, i-design natin siya ng ASD. Then yung value ng MN natin, for example, may value tayo. I-design natin ng ASD. Then LRFD. Na ang sa ASD, AS is equals to MN over mu. Then sa LRFD naman, MU maximum moment. Sa ASD, allowable. MN PMN. Okay? Which is yung P natin is 0.9 reduction factor. Then ang mu natin is 1.67. Okay? Understand? Yan yung tatlong failure natin na i-analyze natin with regards to pag-compute ng steel design natin, which is yung yielding. Then, computing natin yung local backlink niya. Kailangan yung beam natin is yung flange natin and web natin must be compact. Then, check natin siya sa lateral torsional backlink, which is, ito yun. I-determine natin siya kung anong zone, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Then, gagamitin natin yung formula na to. Okay. Then, pag na-compute natin yung MN, i-design natin siya kung LRFD or ASD. Okay? Sample tayo. At first, delete muna natin yung ating mga pinagsusulat. Okay, proceed tayo. Okay, proceed tayo. For example, may section properties tayo na W20, W12 by 30 rather. Saan ba galing itong, ano bang ibig sabihin na itong W12 by 30? Itong W na to stands for the shape. This one, wide flange. Okay, wide flange yan. Then, yung 12 natin is depth niya, 12 inches. Itong 30 niya is linear weight pala. For example, yung linear weight na, rather. Yung linear weight na naka pounds per feet. Okay, kasi nakita nyo yung mga unit natin is naka-English. Kasi itong AI shape database na to is originally kasi galing ng ibang bansa, which is ang gamit is yung English. Okay? Yung 12 na yan, paano natin gagawing mm yan? Yung 12 na yan, yan yung depth, which is 12 inches. Gagawin natin siyang millimeter. Which is 25.4 mm in 1 inch. Which is, compute natin siya. 12 times 25.4. Ang value niya is 304.8. Pero sa handbook natin is 312. Okay. Saan ba galing yung mga section na yan? Dito yan galing. Okay. Dito yan galing sa AIAC manual. Kaya accurate yan kasi galing ang AIAC. Then, yung 30 pounds per feet. I-convert naman natin siya in kilogram per meter para makuha natin yung weight times 1 kg is equals to 2.21 pounds. Then times natin yung gawin nating feet yung meter. Then sa 1 meter is may 3.28. 1 feet, 0.1 feet sa 1 meter. Then convert natin. £30 per feet times divide 2.21. Then yung feet gagawin natin meters times natin sa 3.28 0.8399 para eksakto lang. So ang weight natin in kilogram per meter is 44.54 kilograms per meter. Tignan natin yan kung 44.54 kilograms. W1230. Okay, tama. Ito yung weight niya. 44.5 kilograms per meter. Okay? Diyan galing yan. Okay, proceed na tayo sa computation. Okay, yan ang steel properties natin. Ang depth natin is 312 millimeters. Then ang flange natin is 166 millimeters. Then ang thickness ng web natin is 6.6 mm. Then ang thickness ng flange natin is 11.20 millimeters. Then ang moment of inertia at Y natin is 8.45 times 10 to the 6. Then ang plastic section natin along x-axis is 706 times 10 to the 3. Then ang elastic section natin as along axis is 633 times 10 to the 3. Then ang radius of gyration natin sa along Y is 38.6 millimeters. Then ang K-design natin, na may explain ko yan, 18.8. Then ang J natin is 190 times 10 to the 3. Then ang CW natin is 193 times 10 to the 9. Then ang grade ng steel natin is 345 megapascal or 345 divided 6.9. Or tinatawag din yan na A50. Okay? Sa steel kasi tawag natin A50. Pag nakita nyo yan sa specification, A50, yan yun. Okay. Then yan, rino ko rin yan. Ayan yung wide flange natin. Yung flange natin, yung width ng flange natin is 166 mm. Yan yun. Ito yung wide flange natin, ha. Okay. Then ang thickness ng flange natin is 11.20. Then ang depth natin is 312 millimeters. Then ayan yung thickness ng flange natin. Then thickness ng web natin is 6.6. Then yung K-design pala is, kasi in reality may curvature yan na ganyan bago pumunta sa web. Ganyan yan. Yan ang original shape niyan para hindi siya magbabakil yung section na to sa connection niya. Ang K-design natin is from this to top fiber ng flange natin. So yung K-design natin is 18.8. Dito yan. Okay? Yan yung K-design natin. Kasi importante rin yung K-design natin para makompute natin yung lambda. Okay? Okay, proceed tayo. Yung K pala natin is 1. Then yung CB natin is equals to 1. Then ang elastic modulus natin is 200 GPa. Okay? For example, may beam length tayo. Nag-design tayo ng beam length na 1,450 mm. Then, una ng computation natin is check natin yung member classification. Then, ipang lambda natin is less than lambda P, less than lambda R. Compact section. Una natin i-design yung flange natin, which is ang formula natin is BF over 2PF. Lambda is equals to BF over 2PF. Which is, ang BF natin is 166 over 2 times TF. Ang thickness ng flange natin is 11.2. So, ang lambda natin is equals to 7.41. Okay. Unitless yan, 7.41. Then, ang lambda P natin, ng formula is lambda P is equals to 0.038 square root of elastic modulus over strength ng steel natin. So, is equals to 0.38 times the square root of 200,000 megapascal, MPa yan, over MPa. MPa din yung 345. Okay? So, unitless siya. So, ang lambda P natin is 9.149. Then, ang lambda R natin is 1.0 square root of E over Fy. Then, is equals to 1.0 square root of 200,000 MPa over 345 MPa. So, is equals to 24.077. Okay? Ganito yan. For example, compute natin to. Sorry. 0.38 square root ng 200,000 divide 345. Yan, 9.149. Ito yan. Okay. Then, ang conclusion natin, P is equals to, lambda is equals to lambda P less than lambda R. So, seismically compact siya. Okay. So, hindi tayo magpapalit ng section. Kasi kung ang section at ang naging classification natin is non-compact, magpapalit tayo ng section. Kasi lagi tayong nagdi-design na compact section. Okay? Okay, then proceed tayo. Kukumputin naman natin yung web. Okay, proceed tayo sa web naman. Lambda natin is equals to, ang formula ng pagdating naman sa web is lambda is equals to H over T thickness ng web, which is ang H natin is D minus 2K design. Kaya importante yung K design na value. Then lambda natin is equals to D minus 2K design over thickness ng web. Okay. So, equals to 312 ang depth natin. Then, minus 2. Yung K design natin is 18.8 over 6.6. So, ang lambda natin is 41.576. Okay. Then, ang lambda P naman natin, when it comes to web, 3.76 times the square root of E minus Fy. Then 3.76 square root of 2000 megapascal over 345 megapascal. Ang lambda P natin is 90.289. Okay, unitless pa rin yan. Then ang lambda R natin is 5.70 square root ng E over Fy. So 5.70 times 2000 megapascal over 345. So ang lambda R natin is 137.240. So lambda P natin is equals to lambda P. Lambda natin is equals to lambda P less than lambda R. So seismically compact siya. Okay. So good lahat ng section natin when it comes to plunge tsaka web, compact siya. Okay, then proceed tayo sa pag-check ng lateral torsional backlink.